When Milk, the cat, betrayed us. The wedding disaster no one saw coming.
Okay, part one. It all started with a cat and a petty Facebook post. It was a Sunday afternoon. No rain, no clouds, but his mood was a full-on Category 5 storm. His phone buzzed again. Another message from the neighbor downstairs. "Hey, is that your cat? It just peed on my rug out in the hallway. Can you please keep things clean around here?" He didn't reply. Instead, he stared at the white cat lounging shamelessly on his couch, licking its fur like it hadn't just committed a felony. Blood pressure rising, he picked up his phone, snapped a photo of the cat, and posted it straight to Facebook with a caption soaked in Gen Z sarcasm. "Here's the culprit. No one taught this cat manners. Peeing everywhere like it owns the place. Worse than some people I know. Hashtags, cat crimes, bad owner energy, cute and chaotic." 5 minutes. That's all it took for the post to blow up. 43 likes, 19 comments. One comment stood out. Her name. Her. The cat's former owner. His ex. She tagged him in the comments. "If you've got something to say it to me, not through a cat. Grow up. This is pathetic." Boom! The internet exploded. He replied in full heat. "Really? You dump the cat on me, let it wreck my place, and then pop off in my comments like it's my fault? Spare me the drama." The next morning, TikTok caught wind of it. A random meme page reposted screenshots of the fight, slapping it with the title, "When your ex shows up through cat pee, milk, death." In 12 hours, the clip hit 456,000 views. Welcome to Gen Z romance, public, messy, and algorithm-friendly. The wild part? They knew each other. Not just from the drama. Months ago, they had a thing. Not official, but enough to leave marks. They met at a friend's cosplay birthday party. She showed up in a black jumpsuit, cat ears, and eyeliner whiskers. He couldn't stop staring. She noticed. She gave him her TikTok by the end of the night. After that, nightly FaceTimes, sharing stories, trading memes, laughing at dumb reels at 2 a.m. She once said, "I don't need the world, just you and this cat." The cat, Milk, was a birthday gift from her. White, soft, always judging. After the breakup, she left it with him. No words, just a box of food and a note. "Take care of her. She likes jazz." Then, one afternoon, he texted her, "I don't think this is working." She left him on red, unfollowed him on Instagram, blocked him on Facebook. And yet, here they were again, arguing online over the very creature that once curled up on their laps during Netflix. A week later, he saw a TikTok she posted. She was dancing, glowing, lip-syncing to that Avril Lavigne remix. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Caption: "The weather's cute, I'm cute, the past is irrelevant. Kiss P." He didn't like the video, but he watched it 6 times. Then, one random Friday night, he went to the supermarket for more cat litter. Standing in the pet aisle, comparing super absorbent brands, someone nudged him. Her. No filters, just her face. Hair in a messy bun, hoodie, holding a can of cat food. They both froze. TikTok went silent. Facebook logged itself out. The drama faded. She spoke first. "How's Milk?" He scratched the back of his head. "Still peeing on stuff." She chuckled, grabbing the same litter he was holding. "This one's good, but make sure to change it often. Cats act out when they're stressed." He looked at her and smirked. Maybe she's stressed 'cause her original owner ghosted her. She rolled her eyes, but smiled. Somehow, they ended up getting coffee.
No flirting, no DMs, just talking about the cat, TikTok trends, mutual friends, and who's dating who now. But their eyes said more than their mouths ever could. That night, she posted a story on Instagram, a blurry photo of a coffee cup with someone's silhouette in the background. Caption: "Sometimes the past walks back in wearing a hoodie." Wait, is that the same cat from before? Her voice popped up just as she reached for a lavender-scented litter bag. She froze. So did he. He was holding the exact same bag of litter. They were both standing at the pet aisle inside Target during post-work rush hour. No masks, no awkward avoidance, just eye contact. Direct and strangely electric. She laughed. "What a coincidence! Is your cat still peeing everywhere?" He rolled his eyes and gave a sheepish smile. "Yeah, still at it. I think he misses you. He stopped peeing on the couch and started peeing in my brand new Vans." They both burst out laughing. "Milk misses me? That's really his name?" "Yeah, he used to claw at milk glasses as a kitten." Neither said anything else for a second, but their eyes lingered. Her phone buzzed. She glanced. Her boyfriend was calling. She declined it without really knowing why. "You want to grab a Starbucks or something?" he asked, nodding toward the store across the parking lot. "Happy hour's still on." She hesitated. Just one drink. The Starbucks was packed. She ordered an unsweetened cold brew. He got a matcha latte. They found a seat near the window. The sky was getting darker. "So, still mad at me for posting that cat pic?" he asked, glancing at his phone. A TikTok was playing, Milk squirming in his hoodie. 2 million views. She leaned over and laughed. "Not anymore. Honestly, it's kinda cute now, but the comments roasted me." "Yeah, I might have tagged your Facebook." "Wow, you really played dirty, huh?" "I honestly hated you back then." She nodded. "I hated you just as much." Silence. But not the awkward kind. Back at home, a message from her boyfriend. "Where are you? I've been calling." She stared at the screen, started typing, then erased it. Typed again. "Went to Target, grabbed coffee with an old friend." He replied instantly. "Old friend who?" She snapped a photo of her cold brew, added the caption, "Throwback vibes, TKO." Posted it to her Instagram story. No tag. TikTok autoplayed Milk's remix meows. The new video he just posted. "When your cat becomes the reason you meet your ex again." 20K likes in 30 minutes. She watched it, laughed, but felt a weird tightness in her chest. A week later, a text from him. "Brunch this Sunday? Same spot. You remember." She didn't plan to reply, but 2 hours passed, and she finally typed, "Okay." That Sunday morning, she wore a flowy white dress, oversized sunglasses, and carried Milk in a canvas pet tote. She knew exactly what her heart was doing. She just wasn't ready to name it yet. He wore a crisp white shirt, hair slicked back, and carried the same old backpack from their boba tea days. Milk meowed softly as the scent of eggs and bacon drifted by. She looked at him. He remembers you. He smiled. I remember. He didn't finish the sentence, but his eyes said enough. A few weeks later, they went to a movie together. No hiding this time. He posted a pic on Facebook, her holding milk. Caption: "It all started with a P." She commented, "and ended with coffee." People flooded the post with likes. Their TikTok about the cat fight-turned-love story hit 1.2 million views in 48 hours. They became the cat couple of Gen Z Twitter and TikTok. But things got complicated. Her boyfriend found out. Drama exploded. Her family said, "A good girl doesn't go back to someone who trashed her online." His family said, "Son, are you choosing this over your future?" Pressure came from all sides, but they still chose to hold hands. Rain fell without warning. The sky turned black as if it was angry at something. Lena stood under the awning of a bubble tea shop, her hoodie soaked and clinging to her. Her phone buzzed non-stop, texts from her current boyfriend, each message colder than the last, demanding she stop seeing Eli. Lena didn't reply. She looked up at the sky, rain stinging her face like tiny slaps. Milk was curled up inside her transparent backpack, half asleep, not caring at all about human drama. A TikTok notification popped up. @Eli.wave just posted, "Rainy day healing vibes, oh no." She tapped it. There was Eli, sitting in a cafe across the street, playing soft piano, with Milk napping peacefully next to a cup of tea. She had no idea when he recorded it. The lighting was warm, golden, like a fall afternoon in a romantic film. Lena crossed the street, ignoring the rain, and walked straight into the cafe. Eli looked up, calm eyes softening. No judgment, just a look that said, "I'm still here." She sat down. Neither of them said a word. Milk stretched, climbed out of the backpack, and curled into her lap like nothing ever changed. Maybe it understood. Eli handed her a napkin. "You really need to start carrying an umbrella." "You still remember I hate the rain," Lena smiled faintly, eyes a little red. "And I still remember you always sit by the window." Thunder cracked outside, but inside it was peaceful. That night, Lena went home. She posted an Instagram story. "Sometimes the storm brings you home. Oh no." The pic showed Eli's tea and Milk's sleepy face. But things didn't stay calm. Her parents saw it. Dinner the next day turned into a courtroom. Her dad's voice was sharp. "You have a boyfriend. What are you doing meeting up with your ex?" Her mom set her chopsticks down gently. "Have you thought about your future?" Lena stayed quiet. She stared at her bowl of rice like it held the answers. Another buzz on her phone. Boyfriend. Pick. Me or him? Eli wasn't spared either. His mom stared at a photo on his phone, her face darkening. "Are you really going to repeat your father's mistakes? You remember how she left you when you needed her most." Eli didn't answer. He just opened a video on his phone, Lena laughing as milk splashed in a sink. A random clip, but it made his chest feel warm. "This time is different," he finally said. "I'm different, and so is she." A few days later, Lena opened Facebook. New post from Eli. If you had to choose between the one who hurt you and the one who made you happiest, who would it be? The photo showed Milk sleeping peacefully between their hands, like nothing ever happened. The comments were chaos. Bro, this drama too real. Wait, are they back together? Don't let the cat suffer, y'all better communicate. She read them all. No likes, no comments. Then she tapped the heart. Friday night, Lena went live on TikTok. The screen was blurry, filled with rain, and her soft voice singing "You Belong With Me" on a ukulele. A familiar username popped up in the chat. @Eli.wave, still can't sing in key. She laughed, paused her song, and looked into the camera. Someone once said I can't sing, but they still listen every night. Maybe they're not listening with their ears, but with their heart. Her heart, too, was listening. The next morning, Eli showed up at her door, holding an umbrella and a guitar. Milk was wearing a tiny knitted beanie perched on his shoulder like a character straight out of an anime. "Where are you going?" Lena asked, opening the door. "To get back the person I should have never let go." Milk
Meowed like it was part of the plan. Lena smiled. This time, I'm not running away. And this time, it rained, but nobody got wet. Lena's phone vibrated relentlessly. Her screen lit up with a cascade of notifications, messages, comments, tags, all swirling into a digital storm she couldn't escape. She swiped anxiously through them, each one more unsettling than the last. Her ex-husband Eli had seen her latest TikTok video. It was a clip of her and Milk laughing and dancing in the park, carefree and glowing. The caption read, "Finding happiness in unexpected places." But for Eli, the video was a trigger, a public reminder of the life they were supposed to share but had already begun to unravel. Within minutes, Eli's reaction flooded her social media. Angry comments, hurtful posts, and direct messages. He tagged Lena's parents, accusing them of letting her ruin her marriage and encouraging betrayal. Lena's phone buzzed with calls from her mom and dad, both trembling with worry. "Lena, honey, please be careful," her mom whispered through the phone. "Eli came by today. He was furious. He said things no one should say." Her dad sighed deeply. "Neighbors are talking. The whole block knows about this mess." Lena stared at the ceiling of her small apartment. Milk curled up beside her, the cat's soft purring a small comfort amid the chaos. Across town, Eli's family was just as tense. His sister sent him a barrage of texts. "You're making a scene. This isn't just about you two anymore. Think about your reputation." Eli clenched his jaw, frustrated and hurt. He paced his living room, phone in hand, debating his next move. Meanwhile, Milk the cat, once the innocent mascot of their love story, began acting nervously. His tail flicked anxiously whenever Eli's name came up, as if sensing the growing tension. The story exploded on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Neighbors posted clips of the confrontation at Lena's parents' house. Eli's shouting match, Lena's parents' tearful attempts to calm him down. Viral TikTokers recreated the drama with trending sounds, turning private pain into public spectacle. Lena's phone never stopped ringing. Comments ranged from "Stay strong, Lena," to "How could you do this to your family?" Her heart felt torn in two. She loved Eli once, years of shared memories, ups and downs, a life they had dreamed of building. But now, Milk was a new chapter, a fresh start,
a breath of hope. Eli's anger and the family feud felt like a war raging inside her soul. One evening, after hours of scrolling through hurtful messages, Lena posted a video on TikTok. It was raw and honest, tears streaming down her face as she spoke directly to the camera. Love is messy. Families can hurt you in ways you never imagine. But sometimes you have to follow your heart, even when it feels like the world is against you. The video quickly gained thousands of views, some commenters offering support, others spewing judgment. Eli saw the video. He felt a mix of anger, sorrow, and regret. That night, he sent a message. "We were supposed to be a family. Now everything is broken." Lena's reply was simple but firm. "Some things can't be fixed by holding on." Milk jumped onto her lap, purring softly, grounding her in the moment. But outside their fragile bubble, the Cold War between families continued. At neighborhood gatherings, Eli's family and Lena's family exchanged icy glances, barely speaking. Invitations to celebrations went unanswered. Social media became a battlefield with passive-aggressive posts and subtweets. Lena felt exhausted, caught between two worlds, two families, two versions of love. Eli wasn't just her ex-husband anymore. He was the symbol of a past she was trying to leave behind. Milk was her anchor, the one constant she could trust. One afternoon, while they sat in the sunlit park, Eli approached unexpectedly. Lena's heart pounded. Milk hissed softly, sensing the tension. Eli held out his hand, hesitant. I don't want to fight anymore," he said quietly. "But I can't watch you slip away." Lena looked into his eyes. Pain, longing, confusion. "I'm not slipping away," she whispered. "I'm trying to find myself." They stood there, two people tangled in history, trying to untangle their future. Milk brushed against their legs, reminding them that even in the messiest love stories, life goes on. As Eli walked away, Lena pulled out her phone, opened TikTok, and posted a simple caption under a new video of Milk playing. "Sometimes the hardest battles teach us who we really are." The screen lit up with new comments, new likes, a digital world watching, judging, supporting. Lena exhaled deeply. The war between families might rage on, but her story, their story, was still being written. After days of tension and endless conflicts between their families and the storms inside their own hearts, Lena and Eli decided to truly spend time together. Not through social media, not with stressful messages, but face to face, honestly and closely. One warm evening, they met at a small park near their home. Lena wore a navy bomber jacket, her hair neatly tied up, with a fresh face but eyes full of determination. Eli showed up in a simple black tee and ripped jeans, his tired smile still carrying a spark of hope. Milk, Lena's beloved gray and white cat, was also there, resting calmly in Eli's lap, eyes half closed as if understanding everything. Around them, tall oak trees stood, and the street lamps cast a soft golden glow, creating a rare moment of peace amid the chaos. They started with heartfelt apologies. Lena admitted the pain caused by the back-and-forth fights on Facebook and TikTok, the hurt it brought to their families and themselves. Eli opened up about the pressure from his family, deep misunderstandings, and the loneliness he felt as their relationship turned into a cold war. Both realized that those harsh words online were just invisible walls between them. As Lena and Eli talked, Milk suddenly jumped from Eli's lap and gently scratched his hand, like urging him to come closer. Eli looked at the cat, smiled softly, then turned back to Lena with warm, trusting eyes. "You know, Milk has always been here, part of us. No matter how hard things get, we still have each other. And Milk, I don't want to lose you." Lena felt her heart warm, like a new energy had been sparked inside. She took Eli's hand, and together they walked under the streetlights, sharing dreams, plans they hadn't made yet, and the wounds they'd been hiding but never voiced. Slowly, they created a safe space for each other. No family pressure, no angry messages, just love, trust, and a determination to rebuild from scratch. A week later, Lena made a new TikTok video. In it, she smiled and shared her story gently and honestly. The struggles she faced, dealing with family drama, the pain, and how she and Eli found their way back to each other. The video quickly resonated with thousands, receiving countless views and comments, sharing stories of forgiveness, love, and perseverance. Eli also posted a candid status on Facebook, thanking everyone for their support, and saying, "Life isn't always easy, but if you find someone true, don't let them go." In the end, their families began to cool down, slowly healing old wounds. Though some distance remained, everyone realized that love and understanding were the keys to overcoming all differences. Lena and Eli knew the road ahead would still have challenges, but this time they weren't walking alone. They had Milk, their loyal four-legged friend, families starting to reconcile, and most importantly, each other. As night fell, Lena and Eli sat on her porch. Milk curled up beside them. They looked up at the starry sky, hearts filled with hope for a future free from conflict, just peaceful moments together. Lena was about to start a live stream to clear the air when her phone started buzzing nonstop. Eli texted, "I'm coming over now." But before she could reply, another shocking message from her ex popped up. "If you say a word, I'll expose your true face to the whole world." The live stream began. Lena tried to stay calm. She spoke about new love, past wounds, and how her family was suffering from cruel words. Suddenly, chaos erupted. A message appeared in the chat with a leaked video from her ex, secretly filming Lena with someone else, someone Eli didn't know. Viewers flooded the live stream with hate comments. "Lena's a fake. Eli deserves to know the truth. What about the families?" Thousands of comments poured in, everyone picking sides, attacking each other non-stop. Confused and hurt, Eli jumped into the live stream to confront her. "When did you hide this from me? I trusted you. And poor Milk the cat caught up in this mess too." Lena started crying, explaining it was a misunderstanding. The person in the video was her best friend who helped her through her darkest times. But no one wanted to hear it. The audience had already chosen sides. It didn't stop there. Her ex posted a public expose accusing Lena of betrayal and using Eli to get revenge. The story went viral everywhere: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Edited clips and leaked private messages turned the situation into total chaos. Lena's family was caught in the backlash, trying to defend her. Eli's family wasn't spared either, branded as family of a cheater. Even Milk, the sweet little cat, became a meme target for online mockery. Lena decided to speak up once more. I won't trade my happiness for a social media war, but I won't let anyone control my life. If you believe me, stand with me. If not, get out of my life. Eli stayed silent, thinking deeply, then said through a video call, "We need to stop this, or it'll be a battle with no winners." The live stream ended in tension. Everyone picked a side, some defending Lena, others supporting Eli and accusing Lena of lying. The comment section exploded with insults, support, and heated debates. This was no longer just a love story. It had become a social media war, a battle for family honor and trust. Who will come out on top? Can love really survive this storm?